Dads, when did you realize your kid had been protecting you? My son used to slide drawings under my bedroom door every morning. 2 stick figures holding hands. One big, one small. And a sun in the corner. Always a sun. I thought it was just a kid thing. He's 15 now. Last week a shoebox fell out of his closet. He grabbed it so fast he knocked a lamp over. Said it was old school stuff. I let it go. That night I opened it. A piece of notebook paper. Folded so small it fit in a kid's palm. 2nd grade handwriting. Crooked pencil letters. At the top it said, Dad rules. Below that, a numbered list. 1. Don't ask for things because Dad gets quiet when Mom talks about money. 2. If Dad is sitting outside, go sit with him but don't talk. 3. Make Dad a drawing every morning so he knows someone is there. 4. Don't let sister be loud in the morning. Dad needs sleep. 5. Try to make Mom laugh at dinner because when Mom laughs, Dad looks like Dad again. 6. Pray for Dad every night but don't tell God too much because I don't want Dad to get in trouble. He was 7. Don't tell God too much. Like God is the principal and he didn't want me getting called to the office. He was negotiating with God on my behalf and his main concern was keeping my file clean. That was the year I lost my job. Savings gone by summer. I stopped sleeping. I'd sit on the back porch at 2 in the morning staring at nothing. I said fine so many times it stopped sounding like a word. I thought my 7-year-old didn't notice. He noticed. And he made a plan. I started remembering things. The porch. Every night I was out there he came out. Sat so close his arm pressed against mine. Never spoke. I thought he couldn't sleep. He was afraid of the dark. There was a small yellow flashlight in the bottom of that shoebox. Batteries corroded dead. He used to hold something in his fist when we sat outside. I thought it was a toy. It was this flashlight. He never turned it on because he didn't want me to know he was scared. He just held it so he'd be brave enough to stay outside in the dark with me. 7 years old. Rule 2. With a flashlight he was too afraid to turn on. The mornings. I'd hear the floor creak before sunrise. Then his voice so quiet I thought I dreamed it. Shh. Dad's sleeping. He'd carry his sister downstairs before she could make a sound. He could barely hold her. One time he tripped and I heard him whisper, don't cry, Dad's sleeping. She didn't cry. Rule 4. Dinners. I remember my wife laughing so hard she almost knocked over her glass. My son had made some face, some joke. I thought, he's a funny kid. He wasn't being funny. He was working. Rule 5. Make Mom laugh so Dad looks like Dad again. He did that every single night and I thought it was just who he was. He was 7. He didn't know the word for what was wrong with me. He just knew I didn't look like me. And he built a plan to fix it with stick figures and jokes and prayers he wouldn't let God read all the way through. The drawings. 40 of them. Sun in the corner. Every morning. I saved them because I thought they were cute. They weren't cute. They were Rule 3. So his father would know someone still saw him. I stood in that closet at midnight because I spent that year thinking nobody knew I was falling apart. My son knew. He carried me back, drawing by drawing. Night after night on a porch he was afraid to sit on. I sat on the edge of his bed. He opened one eye and said, you found the box. I said, yeah. He said, that's embarrassing, Dad. Please don't tell anyone. I have a reputation. I almost laughed. He's sitting there worried about his reputation, and I'm falling apart over a piece of notebook paper from 2nd grade. He stared at the ceiling. Then, I just didn't want you to go away. I held my son, 15, almost taller than me. I held him the way I used to when he was small enough to carry. That was Tuesday. This morning I stepped out of my room and there was something on the floor. A piece of paper. 2 stick figures. One big, one small, holding hands, and a sun in the corner. Underneath in 15-year-old handwriting, one line. Glad you're still here. He's 15. He's still on Rule 3.